Peace, welcome to my channel. So today I am doing a pick a card reading on what blessings are coming in from you healing. So this is going to be pile 1, friendship, and this is going to be pile 2, water. Go ahead and choose, and I'll see you at your pile. Peace. Peace. If you chose pile 1, friendship, this is your reading on what blessings are coming in now that you've healed. So first I'm going to do like what you healed from so that you can know if this is your pile. So we had the friendship card, jealousy came out, cibation, purity, cleanse, and release. And I had this card, these cards came out. The how at the moon, process your feelings, and exalted moon, self-regulation. So, all right, let's get into it. So what you could have been healing from, or you're still in the process of healing, is feeling like something was missing in your relationships when it came to your community. Maybe a lot of you could have experienced like evil eye from family, friends, relatives, neighbors, people that were a part of your community, teachers, even classmates. And this could have caused you to either close off or be guarded. But what you're healing is that you're starting to turn that eye internally, like you're turning that all-seeing eye from being able to see who is jealous of you internally to see where do you feel inadequate, where do you feel like something is missing, as to why you're in communities with people who treat you like this. And once you realize that, it was like you were instantly able to release whatever it was that was in your way, whatever it was that was blocking you from being open to a new type of connection, new types of connections. I'm channeling because that is not what I wrote down. I actually wrote down stuff. So you let me know if that resonated, because I just channeled that. Yeah. It was saying that you were like, pretty much it was like you're checking in and seeing where you may be feeling inadequate or as if you are missing something. Yeah. Also too, you're able to see, like, what you were healing was your third eye, your ability to be able to tell when someone else is experiencing like inadequacy in your presence. A quote that came up while I was meditating was our greatest fear. If you know that quote, like, our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate, our greatest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. And in that quote, she says, you let your light shine so that you can give others permission to do the same. So I feel like this is what you were healing from. You could have been in friendship circles or social circles, familial circles, where you felt like you needed to dim your light or make yourself smaller so that other people can feel comfortable. And you found yourself like not opening up about things you were accomplishing or things that you wanted to do or your dreams or trying to get ideas or support, because you knew that people would evil eye those things, or people wouldn't support you, or they wouldn't or they may even like try and put doubt in your head. And by you healing this, it was like you were able to first heal your self-esteem in knowing that you deserve to be brilliant, you deserve to be seen, you deserve to be your full self in any space that you go in. It wasn't your fault, but it was the energies you were surrounded by. And then B, open yourself up when you do choose to expose yourself or be your full self. But now you attract people who are loving, are kind, are giving, are supportive. there could have been moments on your healing journey where it was like, you was like, okay, I know I've healed from that. I'm ready to go outside and what's up? And you realize like, okay, wait, I wasn't really healed yet. So this is what this card Cibation talks about. It talks about like, right when you think the healing process is done, right when you think it's over, you don't think about your ex no more, you're not thinking about them people you used to be around, the people who was like rude to you, mean to you, or, you know, tried to instill doubt or didn't support you, whatever it was. Right when you feel like, oh, it's done, it's like something creeps back in, your emotions come back up, you have visions, thoughts, you get messages, whatever it is, circumstances can come back up to let you know like, not so fast, you ain't healed all the way. But this is actually a sign from your system, like your processing system, that it's time for you to invest in self-care. And some of y'all, that just looks like crying, journaling, even showing acts of anger, like when you're upset, like being like, I'm angry, fuck them people. Excuse my language. And then this way, you're able to see where those patterns lie and create new ones, new thought processes, new patterns. And you start to see them form in your life, even in the way that you respond to new relationships. It's more self-focused, more self-grounded. So the advice for you is to make regulating your emotions in the same way that you just healed from your superpower. And to breathe magic, I'm putting it in quotes, but to breathe magic into addressing them. Meaning to, oh wow, I'm hearing the sirens. To meditate when you do hear them. I guess maybe like when situations, when it's coming up and you're having an awakening and you're feeling angry or you're feeling anxious or you're starting to think about how you were done wrong by these people, like the advice is for you to breathe. And breathe into your anger, not try to suppress it, but to kind of like channel through it. Some of you, this is coming to me right now, fire breathing could really assist you. It's like a yoga practice. And it does take some like getting used to. It's like fire breathing or breath work. Definitely. Breath work will really help this group. Yeah. And then lastly, after you do that, they want you to use an affirmation that talks about nourishment. So it says, then ask yourself, what would nourish me in this moment? What would nourish me, period? And then allow others to express their emotions. So if people around you have been emotionless or avoidant or whatever, allow them to first be able to express their emotions. That's not for everybody for some reason. Also, and the advice is to do it on the new and full moons. Do your spiritual practice on the new and full moons. Okay, now to your blessings. Let's hurry up. I'm already at 8 minutes. All right, your blessings. For your blessings, you got the karmic path number 8, and the good fortune in reverse with Neptune. I'm gonna tell you right now, your blessings that are gonna come in or are coming in now because you're doing this healing work is karma. Karma is about to play out. Everything that you were experiencing when you were around these people, this community of people who made you feel whatever way about yourself, or made you feel like you either needed to be small or you needed to feel inadequate, or they tried to make you feel inadequate, they're going to be experiencing karma, and you're going to be witness to it. The way you're going to be witness to it is through, what did I write? I channeled it. It was like through some kind of like spiritual practice. This could be through tarot, through some type of parasocial relationship. So something similar to this, or something similar to like, you may see it being acted out. I don't know how to explain that. Like, what is that called? Like psychoanalytic therapy, I think it is. It's a form of therapy where it's like you see, the scene is acting out in front of you. That's how some of you are going to be seeing these people, these karmic relationships, you're just going to be seeing them get their misfortune, like pretty much get their karma, get what they sowed. And then for you, you're going to be experiencing good karma. Now, let me see what it said. So yeah, good fortune is coming in, favorable outcomes for work done. Any work that you do, or work that you've been doing, or work that you will do, you will automatically receive good fortune for it. And this involves anything that you have to compete with others for. Also, this is going to be, so something, you'll see this come in as a promotion, a skill increase, a raise, an increase in status, or an increase in your manifestations themselves, or your manifestation abilities. So your spiritual powers will also increase. You'll also have a good sense of peace that everything is going to work out in the end. And it does. You also are going to be like going to travel to foreign lands. There's also going to be an increase in your visions, your ability to map things out and see plans form out in your head. And your ability to decode your dreams is also going to increase. Your ability to decode like spiritual signs and synchronicities are also going to increase. And your creativity and your creative solving problem skills are also going to increase. So you're going to be able to get creative, and ideas are going to come to you. You're going to say, oh, I can create, for an example, what's coming to me when I was channeling, and then I'm going to let you go. Issa Rae on Insecure. If you guys never seen it, it doesn't matter. There's a scene where she's like a really goofy character, and she ends up maturing as the seasons go along. And so she ends up taking a leap of faith in her career and starting to put on like community events. So concerts for the people in her community in LA. I mean, I think it's San Francisco. No, it's LA. Either way, it was like a huge success, but she started it from just this idea that came to her, like, I think I really want to do this thing. And she went after it, and it was a success. So that's what's coming in for you. That's going to be your gifts. That's what's going to be, that's how you're going to benefit. It's like you're going to have an idea, and you're actually going to put the work in toward some kind of dream, aspiration, goal, and you're going to be successful. You're going to have success in that. Something that you could have been imagining or dreaming of. Your life is also going to have this air of whimsy to it. Like there's like for some reason, it's like things just work out. There's like a la 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 la, like a Lucky Charms type of vibe to your life. Like it just seems like everything is going right. Nothing is going wrong. And it will be like that. It's like your belief increases, changes. You have a different perspective. And now you believe in miracles. You believe in magic. You believe in like anything is possible. That's also what's going to be coming to you as well as a blessing. So anyway, if this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below and let me know. And yeah, Power One, I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh, I gotta light this incense. I felt like I had to rush. I can't do that to my throat chakra this time. All right, let's see. All right, if you chose water, this is your reading on what gifts are coming in now that you've healed. So I started out to try to figure out what were you healing from, or what are you in the process of healing. So I got spiritual cleanse, gratitude, and Queen Jezebel, the magnetic royal witch. And for your advice, I got, this is for like if you're still in the process, I got cut your losses, moon detriment, and out of bound moons, boundaries. So off rip, I'm gonna channel, I think, for you guys. You could have ignored your intuition, or ignored your spiritual gifts, or ignored into like hidden talents. And by you doing so, you had to learn the hard way that you need to pay attention when spirit is trying to get your attention about something, especially if it involves that you need to release some type of relationship, idea, belief, or situation in order for you to thrive. You needed to listen the first time, because you could have avoided certain things, or you could have gained certain things that you didn't or wasn't able to avoid or receive because you were ignoring your intuition. So what you're healing is trusting your intuition, trusting your gifts of sight, projection, and creativity. And there's also something here about, wait, what did I say? Oh, yes. Okay. So a lot of you could be healing from like where you needed to cleanse yourself of like these people, places, and things, right? These things that kept you to an illusionary aspect of yourself, an illusion of yourself that you attached either like maybe shame to, but for some of you, it may not be as deep, because this is the Queen Jezebel. And Jezebel has like a negative aspect to it, you know, like Jezebels don't have good reputations, at least based off of patriarchy. It'll make us believe that, you know, these women were horrible. They were prostitutes or whatever have you. So a lot of you could be healing from any of those negative stereotypes, sexual stereotypes that could have been placed on you, whether it was that you needed to hold on to your virginity so that you don't be seen as a Jezebel, or it was that you explored your sexuality and explored different partners and you were shamed for it, something that was just natural. But either way, you could be healing from sexuality or sexual intimacy or intimacy issues. And this is something that your intuition could have shed light on, and you realize like, oh, I need to heal from this. I need to heal from that. I need to pay attention to this aspect of myself. Some of you, you're also healing from feeling like you're not really a psychic, or you don't really have psychic or mystic gifts, or gifts of like high priesthood, and you do. You actually are intuitive, you actually are psychic, you actually do have good gifts, and this is how you're actually building a stronger bond between your solar plexus and your third eye, where you're accepting the identity of who you are, no matter if it's taboo or not. Some of you could be healing what's happened to you with your sexuality, you making a change, you coming out there, you standing more in your feminine energy, whether man or female, whether male or female, whether you're a male or female. It's like there's an aspect to you that's really feminine that you needed to shed more light on. This could be something dealing with your creativity. Some of you, is the way you dressed. Like you may have like a way where you pair things together that most people don't. Or others of you, it's whatever. Or cutting your hair, or, you know, like doing something a little bit more radical. Advice. The Cut Your Losses card. It says, the situation is taking a toll on you and your vitality. So you have a choice. Either you choose to keep going in the same direction that you're going in, burning yourself out, burning the candle on both ends, you know, ignoring your intuition, you know, whatever, ignoring your gifts. Some of you, it's you ignoring, like, your intuition could be shedding light on you, like ignoring creative gifts or hidden gifts that you don't want other people to know about, but you knew you needed to cleanse yourself of those beliefs, because these gifts are actually really like special. So it's like you either keep going down the path that you're going down, or you cut your losses. And you ask yourself, is it possible for you to shift course now, or are you actually committed to the actions you've been taking lately? And that goes across the board. Whatever you're doing on a daily basis, or whatever you're doing where it could feel like it's overwhelming or it's taking a toll on you, it could be something as small as the time you wake up in the morning, okay? Can you continue on this path, or are there other means to taking new directions? You make that decision. And also ask yourself, where in the past have you gone too far? Where have you acted solely out of your emotions, devoid of any awareness of how you would treat others? Once you located that, there will be a miracle that is coming in your way. This miracle will take up your loads, will carry your burdens. The only thing that Spirit asks of you is to support everyone that's involved when this miracle does come. I'm sorry. Now, that was the advice. Lastly, this is your gifts that's coming in. We have soulmate, number 49, water, number 18, and number 1, Black Moon Aries. A lot of you have a soulmate relationship coming in. This could be a loved one, or this could be an actual lover. This person could be a Pisces, or this person could be a water sign. This person could definitely lead their life. Like, they could be a leader in life. They could have like a high position at their career, or they have something that they do that gives them status. You could really find this person to be physically attractive with this Aries energy. Like, their first house for you is what really gets you. Pretty much how they physically look is what really gets you. Also too, with this Aries energy, their personality. It's something about their personality that you like as well. Maybe they operate as a really masculine energy, but they're really soft on the inside, or the opposite. They're really emotional and soft and nurturing on the outside, but they're like really grounded, stable, and strict, and like, more masculine internally. Like, when it comes to their emotions, they're more grounded in their emotions. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to pull tarot on this real quick about this soulmate. What type of soulmate is this? 2 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Cut your losses and move forward with discernment, in knowing that if someone is leaving you in a state of confusion, it's because it's not the answer. If you're confused, if you have mixed emotions about this soulmate, it means they're not the one, and you're just being clear about that and cutting your losses and moving forward. And by doing so, it's like you're choosing who chooses you. Yeah. With this Temperance and this 2 of Wands. And your spirit guides are guiding you to do this, because in the near future, they see a King of Cups in your future. And the Queen of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. So you're going to be an emotional match for this person. Yeah. With the Fool card and the Knight of Pentacles, this could be somebody new, or this could be somebody you're going to meet when at work, or around work, or like when you're on break. Some of you, this could be a work situation, but it's being renewed. Or a situation that you've already established, and it's like being renewed. With the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Hermit in reverse, you have to have discernment though. Because if it's a relationship that is not in alignment with what your emotional needs are, you need to really take a look and figure out if that's a relationship that you want to continue. Others of you, if you know this is a relationship that really didn't get off the ground, it had a really good foundation to it, this person was really supportive of you, and you guys are starting fresh, then this is a green light. So you have to discern whether it's a red light or a green light. Okay? If that reading resonated, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know. And yes, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.